Take these two that are hooked together, pull it off, and then put the rest down. So in other words, you're going to end up with two pieces. One and one is two. Okay, so cut off the rough edge that I just did here. So you want to cut off the rough edge and then pull the two pieces all the way down. So now we have two pieces like this, and the pointed edge is at the bottom and the squared up edge is at the top. It's right hand over left hand and form a cross. The important part is right here. This part and this part, this part and this part sticking out here cannot be any wider than the piece of palm you have. In other words, look, it cannot be out like this. It cannot be out like this. It must be the width of the palm. So you want to bring it down so this sticking out and this sticking out is only the width of the palm. First step, top palm sticking up, pull down on top. Second step is the other piece that was sticking out over the top of the piece you just laid down. Okay, now you have this other piece right here in front of you. You take it and you form an L by taking this piece and pushing it up. And here is your L. Okay? So I will go through it one more time just in case we missed it on the video. One more time. And then you're going to do about 3 of these crosses. So right hand over left. Make sure the piece sticking out here and the piece sticking out here is the same width. Top one down. The other one over the top of it. Then this one that's facing you straight up to form an L. The most important part is this turn that's coming up right now. The L is facing away from you. The bottom of the L is here. You take this left hand and you do a turn with it like that. Just turn it right over. And there, right here, can you see that good? Right here is a loop. And you take the piece in your right hand and go into the loop. Go into the loop and pull it straight through, all the way through, so that you have now a locked piece. You're this far. This is where we're going to next. This is step 2. Okay? This is step 2. And I'm going to show you how we get this. This is the next step that we're going to do. Okay, so there's a loop running up and down, and there's a loop on the back of it running the opposite way. I want you to take the one that's vertical here. See how this loop is vertical, where the other one is going that way? So take the one that's vertical. This loop right here is vertical. The one in the back is going the other way. And you take this piece of palm and you go into the loop. And that's the top part of your arm of the cross. This is what you just got done doing. In like this and pull straight through. Form that loop. Now take that same palm that you just went through with, and come right on back through that loop. Come right on back through. So you're coming right on back through again. And you want to get those 2 loops about the same size. So this loop and this loop are the same size, and they both went through the vertical loop here. Very good, very good. Now, turn the whole palm over, and there's your other loop. Now it's the loop that's running this way, the opposite way. Take the long one that you did not work with yet, not the one that you just finished, but the one you did not work with, and go up. Go up. And this is the bottom of your cross, so you want this to be very long. This is the bottom of your cross. You want it to be very long. and take the other piece and go right in the back of it. I took the piece that I just went through, and I go through the back and go down under. And this is the top part of your cross. So one more time. You were this far, you turned the palm over, and now you go up through here. That's the bottom of your cross. Then you take that part and you make a loop and go down into where you just came out of. And that is the top of your cross, finished. Okay? And then before I left home, I had taken all my scraps that were left over, and I made little pieces of it. And now what I want you to take these little pieces and do this. This is important, Peter, to video. Okay? So your cross is all finished. You take these pieces and you go into the loops we just got done working with. The top one going this way, and one going the opposite way. Okay, and then turn it over. Now you're cutting up these little pieces here that you have. And then turn it over and go through the other side. So now you have four rays. We call these the rays of the cross or Christ. And then you want to cut them down so some of them are smaller than the others, and go around and cut off the little pieces here so they're not really sticking up on a diagonal. And this is your finished cross. Ooh. Okay? So there's two in the front and two in the back.